Well, hi everybody, and welcome once again to Hum301. This is the video for Unit 1, so I'll take us through some things that we'll be going over during the course of the week ahead. So, just by way of introduction, our units correspond to our weeks. We're a 6-week class. There are 6 units. Each unit corresponds to the particular week that we're in. Some courses run differently. They don't run on the 6-week format like we do, so ours is pretty simple. Units equal weeks. That just works out that way. So a few things to be aware of. You're going to be watching some videos, and you'll find these in Unit 1 as you scroll down the left side of your screen in the Blackboard shell. You'll find these particular videos that I'm referencing. First of all is an intro to critical thinking. Second is Here Be Dragons. Third is an intro to critical thinking and reflective practice. Now, I would encourage you to keep a notebook or some type of writing implement and recording device, whether it's electronic or pencil and paper. I'm an old cat. I prefer the old pencil and paper method. Still haven't mastered some of the electronic stuff. Still go for the old school. So take a look at these videos. I did check the links, so you shouldn't have any problems with them. If you do run into any issues, let me know, and I'll see if I'll work to get that corrected for you. We do have some graded work due. You have an introduction that is part of our discussion board for the week. Take that seriously and put a good introduction in there. Remember, this is my first impression of you, your first impression of me, so let's make it a good one. Be sure to include a good quality recent photograph. This helps me and your classmates to put you into a context, and it helps us, since we can't meet each other in person. It's helpful to have that photograph to be able to see your smiling face, and it helps me greatly to get to know you. So also include in your introduction what's important to you. Why are you doing the degree program? What motivates you? That sort of thing. I want to hear your heart and what's important to you. So take that introduction seriously, because I certainly will be, because that really helps me get to know you, and you're the reason we're doing this class, and we want you to learn. And the best way I can help you learn is by knowing you a little bit better. Some graded work that is due, of course, is the discussion board posts. Keep in mind, these are our class discussions. This would be like going to class. If you're missing out on the discussion, you're missing out on class, you're missing out on some of the information that's being presented. And we learn a lot from each other. So make sure we're engaging those discussion boards. And just like an on-ground class, your participation determines your grade within the discussion board. The limits that are posted, those are the bare minimum. That's going to get you a passing grade. So the more participation, the better the grade. It's just the way that works. Make sure you're citing information and that you're rooting your opinions in good scholarship. Especially on your initial post, I should see some citations. I should see you engaging at least the course texts, and the better grades are going to go to those who also are engaging and thinking about external sources as well. Well, our author says, this other source also says, in contrast, this other author says, that sort of thing, and there should be citations below. If anytime you use somebody else's work, you need to give them appropriate credit for it. They need to be cited. Perfect opportunity to give a plug about plagiarism. Don't do it. Virtually no tolerance. Your your work is better than what you can appropriate elsewhere. So don't mess with plagiarism. It's not worth it. So your discussion board posts, my microphone's in the way on my other screen. Let me see if I can make an adjustment here. So there's prompts in Unit 1.1 and 1.2. Just a quick word. You can read those prompts. I won't rehearse them here. Go back to Unit 1, pull that up on your screen, read and understand what's going on there. Also, in that vein, make sure you're engaging the syllabus. The syllabus will give you a lot of good information. Make sure that you're engaging that and understanding what the syllabus is asking for. All of my grading policies and everything are listed there. If you do run into problems, just ask me, let me know. My contact information is there for you too. I'm pretty easy to get in touch with, pretty easy to work with. So pay attention to the requirements there in the discussion boards. If you read through those elements, that will help you greatly as you prepare for those. Finally, you do have a paper that's due in Unit 1. At the we hit the ground running in this course, so be prepared for that. If you'll check out OWL Purdue, they have some really good resources for academic papers, especially APA formatting. There's also MLA, Chicago to Arabian, and others. For our purposes, you're going to be interested in the APA formatting. I will grade on APA formatting, and that I think is about 10% of your grade. So think of it this way. Let's say you wrote a perfect paper, and everything is there, the citations, the spelling, the syntax, the grammar, the style, all of that is perfect. But you didn't format it per APA. You just completely ignored it. Well, that would take 10% off the top. So that takes a A+ paper down to an A-. Let's say you make a couple of style errors, and maybe that takes your A+ paper without any APA formatting, that takes it down to a B+. And on down it goes from there. That 10% is huge. And it's an easy 10% to get. If you just review your paper and make sure that it's formatted per APA standards, that's an easy 10 points to get. Here's a little tip that's not in the syllabus, and you're getting this for free. Format your paper such that you get your paper right. When you get it back with my corrections, use that paper in the future as your template and start from that. Take out all the other information and replace it with that week's paper, but use that as a starting point, and then you always know that you have the right format. Makes life a whole lot easier. So make sure that you're engaging good scholarly sources, that you're appropriately citing those. Watch your mechanics, your style, formatting, but most of all, content. Content is definitely king. It's the most important part of your paper. All of the others is important, but the substance of the paper is what I'm going to really be looking for, and it's all in one package. So check the rubric. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm very easy to get a hold of. You can reach me by email at samuel.o'donnell@sckans.edu. You may also reach me by cell phone. That number's in your syllabus. And you can also text me, but if you do text, let me know your name and course number. I won't recognize the phone number, so you'll need to give me the information so I know how to best answer you. All right, let me know if you have any questions, and I will see you around our virtual campus. Take good care. So long for now.